The feeling of release and the feeling of comfort of a warm, wet diaper is really something that is very special to me.
Of a warm, wet diaper. Hi Munchkins, and welcome back to another video. I was just scrolling on my recommendations page, and tell me why this popped up.
My name is Riley. I'm 25 years old. I live outside of Buffalo, New York, and I'm addicted to being an adult baby.
What?
I dress as a baby as often as I can.
Adults that are too obsessed with wanting to stay children.
Whenever I come home, I always slip into one of my cute little outfits, and it helps me wash away all the stress of the big, tough world.
Riley has turned her bedroom into a nursery. She sleeps in her crib every night.
She got herself a whole crib, a sucky thing, and a teddy... Okay, wait. I'm not gonna hate on the teddy bear, because... Guys, if you don't have a teddy bear, a little teddy bear, then are you really living? You need to get more in touch with your inner child. Let me show you mine. Look at my cute little penguin. And I have more, but they're not with me right now. Isn't he so cute? What a cute little penguin. Anyway, so you're boring if you don't have one, first of all.
What do you say fuck me for?
I love having my hair in pigtails and sucking on my pacifier.
12 hours dressed as a baby. Is this a joke? Oh my god. Whoa, that's over 4,000 hours a year. That's insane. This has to be a mental issue surely, or is this just a personal preference thing? Hello?
I started wearing diapers when I was about 13.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. You're not about to tell me that she literally wears adult diapers and is crawling on the floor pretending to be a baby. Like, not even a toddler, not even a child, a baby. I'm just deep in it right now. Also, babies can't talk. Babies can't talk. If you're gonna act like it, do it right.
And then that kind of gradually turned into fascination about pacifiers and onesies. And
who put her into Pampers at the age of 13, please? Who did that? Guys, when was the latest that you wet the bed? I'm not gonna say too much, but there may have been just one slight accident at an age that is a little bit older than what the latest should be, okay? It only happened once though. I was staying at a friend's house. I wasn't comfortable. I felt scared to ask to use the toilet. I don't know why I still remember this memory. So it was plenty of years ago, but just let me know. I wonder.
Baby or diaper accessories. When I was younger, I felt shame. I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to have a normal life doing this.
Oh, that's actually kind of sad. Obviously, you're acting like an adult baby and you don't have a normal life. This is not normal, so I feel like there needs to be some acceptance. I'm sure there is, but this is very interesting to see. Do you not wonder who fueled this need to act like a baby? Was there some neglect going on as the kids, the parents? What was their role in this development? There are so many questions, things to be analyzed here.
Riley's friend James is one of the few people who knows of her strange behavior.
I first found out about Riley's addiction maybe about 3 or so years after we became friends. I was a little surprised. You don't run into too many adults that like to dress like babies.
Really? Life does not. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, this is... Wait. Wait, this is so serious. This is so serious. She's got her whole crib. She's got her whole own crib. She's sucking on her pacifier. She's drinking milk like a baby. She's led in bed like a baby. Yo, wait, this is so serious. She's still speaking full sentences, by the way. So again, we need to make it make sense just a little bit.
Riley is also transgender. She was born a male, but always felt awkward and out of place.
I'm just confused. There's a lot of different identities going on. I just didn't expect this.
5 years ago, Riley began living as a female.
I believe that gender is something that you can choose. I very much believe that I'm a girl. It just feels so comfortable and it's just so right for me.
Just hanging out with the two of us?
I kind of like it. It makes me kind of feel younger and like a kid and stuff.
Riley is so engrossed in her addiction, she spends nearly $400 a month on accessories like diapers, baby powder.
$400 a month. That's someone's 2-week salary on just accessories, on baby toys as a grown adult. This is crazy.
She wears diapers 24 hours a day.
So these are definitely my favorite type of diapers, the briefs. They're the crinkliest, they're the most absorbent, and they have the tapes on them. Wetting my diapers is just something that kind of comes naturally with wearing diapers. The feeling of release and the feeling of comfort of a warm, wet diaper is really something that is very special to me.
Of a warm, wet diaper. Are we actually listening to the same thing? Is this a joke? Ew. That's actually disgusting. As a baby, the caca and the pee-pee, that's one thing. But as an adult, you're sat in your diaper for 24 hours without changing it. No one is there to change it for you. You're just sat in your own, oh my gosh, you just sat in your own waste. That is disgusting. What?
Different ways. Sometimes it makes me feel really happy. Sometimes it makes me feel kind of sad.
Riley hasn't been able to find a long-term relationship.
That ultimately, most people aren't okay with this.
Is she too entrenched in the
I'm so confused, because is she actually expecting to be in a relationship with a fully grown man or a fully grown woman, with a fully grown person, with another adult, while she keeps playing as a baby? Hello?
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Let's round it up. If that ever happens, let's just investigate her partner, please. Let's investigate her partner, because that would be one flipping creepy individual, and they need to stay far away from any kid ever.
Will her addiction stop her from living a full life?
I do worry about Riley's addiction. Her life would probably be a lot easier if she didn't do this.
Sometimes I wish that I wouldn't have gone down this path, but usually it takes just a half a second to go, oh, come on, Riley, you love this.
Okay, sorry, that actually gave me goosebumps. That was a little bit creepy. I didn't like that.
I do wet my diapers, which is, something that is very lovely. But I don't do anything else in them. I never have to use public restrooms, because public restrooms are horrible.
Okay, at least 3 diapers a day. That's not bad. I thought she was just wearing 1 diaper the whole day. So you know what? That's not bad. Not me slowly coming to terms with it.
Few people know of Riley's addiction.
It's hard to tell somebody because there's always been that fear that they will completely be super negative to me and judgmental.
No, she's right. I'm not being negative and judgmental. I'm just questioning her choices. Okay, so I'm being a little bit judgmental. I am. However, I'm not being negative. Everyone has their own thing, and if this is your thing, I appreciate it. She picked something, ran with it, and has really built on that. So you can't hate on it. You can't hate on it. A lot of people haven't even started.
Candace has been one of Riley's closest friends for over 7 years.
Can't lie though, I need friends like these. These friends are real as hell, because you have stuck with her through and through. Even through this phase, these are real friends, y'all. Take some notes. These are real friends. Don't be sticking around no fake people when you don't need to. When there's people like this that stick with their friend no matter what, and other people can't even do the bare minimum.
But because Candace lives in another town, she has no idea Riley is living most of her life as a baby.
Oh. Oh. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know about it. Okay, well, fair enough. However, still.
Riley is finally ready to confide in Candace and reveal her addiction.
Ooh.
I'm transgendered. I've been living as a girl forever. You know all about that, but I have something to talk to you about.
Okay.
I'm just gonna give it a minute and I'll come out and talk to you about that, all right?
Okay. How do you even tell someone about something like that? Hey friends. I'm actually an adult baby. I'm a baby. What do you mean? I like throwing on some Pampers, staying in them all day, pee-peeing and pooping on myself. I like the feeling of the warm, wet nappies on my butt cheeks and acting like a baby. That's insane. I'm so sorry. I don't think I could accept you.
Candace?
Hello. Oh, okay.
So, what I wanted to tell you was that I am addicted to being a baby and wearing diapers. This is my wonderful little room. It's my nursery.
No. Guys, look at her face.
It was definitely a surprise.
This crib is really awesome. I kind of built it from scratch out of an old, antique bed.
I need some stress relief.
Look at her face. She is absolutely speechless. She doesn't even know how to react. And she's trying to be so supportive, bless her. This is actually crazy.
It was definitely a surprise.
This crib is really awesome. I kind of built it from scratch out of an old, antique bed.
And forgive me for being a little...
Well, I didn't do this, but, we've been friends for a long time.
I'm glad you told me.
This is quite a lot to take in, but at least you didn't scream and run out of the apartment. I never got a chance to be a little girl, I mean, I grew up as a little boy, and so it's nice to be able to create new memories. Am I sounding like completely crazy right now?
Yes. Yes. Although, see, that's what I thought. It's definitely a mental thing. Like, it makes sense to an extent. Like, her explanation makes it make more sense. However, this is still crazy. Just on a psychological level, this is still so interesting.
I mean, obviously, it was a shock walking in, but I'm really glad you told me. I don't think it changes how I feel about her. It's her life. I really just want Riley to be happy and healthy.
Guys, get yourself some friends like these. Wow. The girl needs therapy.
I don't feel like what I'm doing is wrong or dirty or weird. There's no reason for me to stop, so why should I?
I would like to kind of get some background information because the only way we can really understand ourselves is to have a context.
I got bullied a lot. When I was in 8th grade, I was thrown downstairs by just a bully, and I broke both of my wrists at that point, and it was very traumatic.
How did that affect you? How did you feel about yourself?
I just felt kind of like, a little worthless. I don't necessarily feel I do this because I had all these negative things in my life.
It's not possible for someone to make her change. It's her coping skill. So trying to tell her that she just has to stop, she'll just drive it underground.
I see no reason to change. I love the way I live my life, and I'm going to continue being an adult baby.
Aww, I kind of like her mindset though. She don't care about nobody. She's really just doing this for her own enjoyment. So fair enough, eh? She's standing on it. She's standing on business, and we respect it. Imagine her inviting you to her crib and you go in and see a literal crib. And it's not even because she has a baby, it's her own. It's not an addiction. It's some serious layers of trauma. Even though she said there's not really any big life-changing event in her life that happened. It has to be some trauma, some identity crisis. Things happened in her life. This is not all to it. That was an interesting watch. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye, munchkins. Okay, sorry, that actually gave me goosebumps.